Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the brand new homecoming cards dropping today here in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM and seeing if any of them are actually worth picking up. Before we hop into today's video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So, we have 5 new homecoming players today, and to be completely honest, I'm not that excited for them. At least initially. We'll see. Maybe they'll change my mind. But the honest truth is, I mean, Worthy can be amazing. I'm sure he is. But he's not going to be attainable. And then Elton Brand and Michael Red, probably like mid-tier. Like you can, my guess is they probably won't be that horrible. I mean, I don't know. Maybe 2K won't change their jumpers and they'll suck. But either way, if they're good, they'll be expensive. So it's like, I don't know. They'll be accessible to some, but not to all. And then Caris, LeVert, and Tyus Jones just are not very exciting Galaxy Opal names. So I have to say, overall, this is probably the worst top to bottom drop so far, at least on paper, of the homecoming drop so far. I feel like my team is getting pretty stale recently, and it's just not in a great state. So that's definitely something to be a little bit concerned about, to be honest. We'll see. We're going to take a look at these cards in this video. We'll talk about that in another one. So Tyus Jones, we'll start with him. 6'1" with a 6'5" wingspan. He has he's just undersized, 95 speed, 93, but a non-dunking point guard at this point in the year. I mean, yes, he's not horrible defensively. He's 6'1", so he's obviously still going to be a liability defensively in terms of his size. A complete inability to dunk the ball at this point in the year is kind of insane. That's not something you'd ever really expect. And SIGs-wise, you have Tyus Jones released on very quick, which is fine. Pro dribble style, Luka escape, Kobe right behind the back. Let's be honest, though. None of this is particularly impressive, you know what I mean? His SIGs aren't great, his shot is probably fine, but he's a 6'1" non-dunking point guard who doesn't defend. I don't know what else. He does actually kind of try to defend for 6'1", but he's not going to be able to really defend. So I don't really know what else there is to say than that as of now, at least. Caris LeVert is, I would say he's going to be probably better. 94 speed, 93 3. He's the same card as last year. He's literally his Galaxy Opal from last year. He's like the exact same. So that's not great. His shots aren't very quick, but his SIGs also don't change at all. These Galaxy Opals, I'm going to be completely honest with y'all, are 2 of the worst Opals they've dropped in a while in terms of just like they didn't change anything about them. This is literally the same card as he got last year. I mean, literally the exact same card. I believe if I go look at last year's Caris LeVert, it is literally the exact same thing. It might even be the same badges. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think it's the same badges too. Same stats across the board, same release, same animations basically. I think there might be 1 or 2 changes. It literally, he's almost the same card. He's got like 2 more gold badges, and he's got pro dribble style instead of normal. That's like it. They're the same card. That's kind of insane to me, to be totally honest. Doesn't have any fancy dunks or anything. He's 6'6" at shooting guard. I mean, nothing about this card jumps out at me in the slightest, to be totally honest. It's not a card that I'm particularly excited to try to get at all. So yeah, the Opals suck. I knew that was going to be the case, but that's still disappointing because, yeah, nothing that is going to be legitimately accessible in today's content that's actually interesting at all. So that's a shame. Michael Red, it's all released for him, honestly, in terms of whether or not he's good or not. 94 speed, 99 3, 95 dunk, and defensively not terrible either. He's got some decent defensive hops. 88 interior is not that bad. I mean, overall, the card looks decent on paper. Not a great rebounder, but that's not like a killer. I mean, he looks good. Let's see. What's his jumper? Why do they still give him MJ upper? I don't get that. If you're going to change his jumper, give him a different upper. He still has MJ upper. They change his base. That's not really going to save the card. And they actually gave him decent SIGs, too. Pro dribble style, Kimba escape, Shea behind the back. SIGs are not that bad on this card. But why in the world are we giving him Ben Shepherd base? I'm sorry, that's not the problem. Why are we giving him that base, which is a very good base, and then giving him MJ upper for some reason? Legitimately makes no sense at all to me, to be totally honest. This card actually had real potential. He would have been really good for a Dark Matter if they would have just changed his upper on his jump shot. But instead, no, he's still limited because he has MJ upper. He'll be a better shooter, but his shot's still not going to be great because he's got a gross upper. And I mean, the SIGs are pretty good, I'd say. SJ on the back isn't the best, but it's not bad. Kimba Escape obviously is a nice addition. But, he's not bad. He's just not great. He could have been so much better than he is. I think that's the most accurate way to say it, is he's not horrible, but he could have been so much better. And then Elton Brand, I have a feeling, will kind of look the same. 6'9" with 7'5" wingspan, 95 speed, 89 3, great finisher, really well-rounded, versatile defender. I mean, 96, 93, 98, 93, 95, 97. Like, the card looks really, really good. Defensively, he's got great interior badges. Obviously, you could add just a couple of perimeter badges, like on-ball and chip dodger and stuff. Playmaking stuff looks decent. Shooting badges are really good. Finishing badges are really good. He's, again, 7'5", wingspan, 6'9", big player, built a small forward. But they still gave him his shot. I don't know. Yeah, both these cards are just limited. They both had potential to be good for sure. But Elton Brand has his own shot, and Michael Red still has MJ Upper. So I don't know. Obviously, this card's a little better as well. That trade escape is nice. Stat and badge wise, he's awesome. But I don't think that shot's very good. So I don't know. There's literally not a single card in today's drop that stands out to me as a guy who you're actually going to want to pick up. And that's a shame because, I mean, I say that the 100 overall doesn't count. You may want to pick up the 100 overall, and I assume they probably souped up James Worthy, but none of that really matters because he's going to be like 9 million MT. So it's not really a card that anybody's actually going to be able to get. And I think the game is just in a really unfortunate state right now because there's so many cards that it's like, this could be solid content if you would just drop stuff that people actually can get sometimes. You know what I mean? And as of late, it feels like it's basically been, there's a couple good budget cards a week on Fridays, if we're lucky. And okay, you save your MT, and occasionally you can pick up a top tierish card. And like, that's about it. And to me, that's just not a very good state for the game to be in. But I mean, it is what it is, right? What am I going to do about that? James Worthy here is going to be the final player in today's drop. He is 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, 99 everything, of course. Legend physical finisher, pretty much every single important Hall of Fame badge. Card looks very good on paper, of course. He's a 100 overall. It's not a surprise. His shot's great. John Wall, Victor Oladipo, and they gave him Levine, Kemba, Giannis Cross, SJ behind the back. He's a dog. He's really good. This card is going to be an elite level point guard. That is for sure. Sorry, I said point guard. I meant small forward. But yeah, he's great. He's very, very good. He's definitely one of the better small forwards in the game. That shot is great. He's got high-level movement. He's got legit defensive versatility. In fact, I would probably say the small forward position has not had a best card. I think this is it. I think his shot, combined with having Levine and Kemba and Giannis Cross and a decent behind the back, and elite stats and badges, being an elite defender, all that type of stuff, I think this is the new best small forward in the game. That doesn't help anybody when there's going to be 2 of him on the auction house and he's going to be 9 million MT. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can drop the best small forward in the game, but if nobody has the ability to get him, that doesn't do anything for you in terms of making a drop legitimately better. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that there is no depth to this drop, because Red is nerfed by having a bad upper, and Brand is nerfed by having his own jumper, and LeVert and Tyus just aren't that good. The fact that that's the case makes this drop feel very pointless. And that, I think, is why the game is feeling very stale right now, because there's just a lot of that type of stuff going on. And that's a shame, but that's where we are. So I am hopeful that that doesn't last. I'm hopeful that we're going to get some stuff that feels like it matters again soon. But this season has definitely felt like a letdown top to bottom. King of the Court rewards are kind of useless. The last festival was disappointing. There's been no real grindable free content outside of that. The level 40 reward is good, but not great. Same thing with the mode rewards. I guess there's some stuff there, but it does feel like it's been stale this season, and I'm disappointed by that. So that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.